Hey everyone, this is your P15 Quick Start Guide. Your P15 comes in this fancy hard case. There are two latches on the front. Just pop those and you're in. So the first thing you're going to notice is this soft case, this very nice soft case. On the soft case is our Kel-Tec logo there. The second thing you're going to see inside the box is your manual. Get to know this manual very well inside and out. Our information is on the back. If you ever have any questions, you can call us or email us. We'll be happy to help you out. And as you can see here, spoiler alert, the P15 comes in two different models. One of them is all metal and the other one is polymer. For the purposes of this video, we were going to be talking about the polymer. All right, we don't need the hard case anymore. You might want to hang on to that for long-term storage. Inside your soft case is your P15 and some other goodies. There's your flush fit magazine. You've got a trigger lock, and this is a back strap extension, this polymer piece here that adjusts your grip safety, or excuse me, it extends your grip safety, and then this extends your back strap. You'll have a piece of anti-rust paper. Let's go ahead and go over the features of your P15. One of the major features you'll see is obviously this extended magazine with the extra pinky extension on there. That's a 15-round magazine. It also comes standard with this 12-round magazine made by Metgar. Great magazines. You got a 12-rounder, a 15-rounder there. It's also going to come with this tag on it. Make sure you read that before you take it off. All right, so as you see here, your P15 is a very compact 9mm carry pistol. That's what we designed it for. The P15 comes with a 4-inch barrel, and it also is our first striker fire pistol. First thing I want you to notice is your serial number. It's on the left side of the grip. Go ahead and notate that, write it down and put it in your safe for safekeeping. You never know when you might need that. As you'll notice, these nice slide serrations are both on the cover and on the front of the slide here. The front sight is fiber optic and tritium. The rear sights are tritium, so you've got a nice set of night sights here. The accessory rail will allow you to attach a light or laser light combination. You'll see that it has a nice large trigger guard for people that are in colder climates that may be wearing gloves carrying this gun. Speaking of the trigger, it's a nice aluminum trigger with a nice feel. You'll notice here you have a very low profile slide release and slide lock. It's very tactile, it's very easy to use, it's very easy to find. You have a low profile magazine catch and release here. This is ambi, so you can actually take it out for you lefties and move it to the other side of the pistol. This has a nice aggressive texturing to it on both the side panels. The front strap and the back strap also have some texturing on there. It just makes for a nice purchase on the pistol. As we alluded to when we showed you the manual, there is an all metal P15. What that means is the frame of the gun is metal and you've got these nice wooden grip panels here. It's very similar to the P15 polymer, minus the accessory rail here. We wanted to give it a more classic look. And the grip is slightly wider, but you do get the same internal features, including all the safety features. The excellent sights that are on the P15 polymer also come on the P15 metal. You also get a 12-round flush fit magazine as well as a 15-round magazine that we have installed here. The weight difference is negligible. The P15 metal is only 2 ounces heavier than the P15 polymer. P15 polymer weighs 0.88 pounds and the metal version comes in right at 1 pound. Okay, something very important to note. The P15 does come with a safety assist selector. We'll go over that here in a second, but what I'm referring to is the two different safeties that are in the P15. One of them is a magazine safety, and the other one is the grip safety that's pretty obvious here that you see. The magazine safety will not allow you to drop the striker in your P15 unless the magazine is inserted. The grip safety will not allow you to fire the P15 unless the grip safety is depressed. In this configuration, both your magazine have to be in the P15 pistol and the grip safety depressed in order for you to pull the trigger and drop the striker in your P15. So going over their safety assist selector features, if you have the P15 in any of the three configurations, your P15 is still safe to operate. Remember, you are the safety. Remember the firearms rules. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Do not point your muzzle at anything you do not intend to destroy, and know your foreground and background, and also know your target. To access your safety assist selector, you need to field strip your P15, and we'll show you how to do that now. Again, just double check and make sure that there's nothing in the chamber, there's no live ammunition in your workspace, and you have no ammunition in your magazines. In order to field strip your P15, you will have to drop the striker on an empty chamber. So again, empty magazine, place it in the gun, depress the grip safety, and drop the striker. As you can see, there's this half moon cutout in the slide just above the slide release. If you pull the slide back ever so slightly, you'll see that it matches up with a half moon shape on the actual slide release itself. You just want to line those two up, take your prying tool, and simply just pull up on the slide release. That is your assembly pin as well. After you've removed the assembly pin / slide release, you simply just pull the slide off the front of the frame. Okay, for now, we're going to go ahead and set your P15 slide and barrel assembly aside. I'll show you how to take that apart here in just a minute for cleaning. Back to our selector. As you'll see, it's on the right side of the gun, just above the tang. There's a little flathead screw. That is our safety assist selector, and I'll show you how that functions. As you can see, my P15 is in position 1, so there are 3 positions on this selector. You'll see that the selector has an indicator here that is pointing to the number 1. So you have 1, 2, and 3 positions. Position 1 represents all safeties are engaged on your P15. So the grip safety and the magazine disconnect safety are engaged in this configuration. If I turn it to position 2, as you can see, the white selector has gone to position 2, turning it clockwise. That is both the grip safety and magazine disconnect safety are now disengaged. I can drop the striker by pulling the trigger without having a magazine in and without having to depress the grip safety. As you can see here, the grip safety has actually recessed inside the grip slightly. From position 2 to 3, you'll notice the grip safety does pop back out, which now means that I have to disengage this before I can drop the striker. However, I do not have to have a magazine in the pistol to drop the striker in this configuration. I am going to go back to position 1. That is all safeties are engaged. Again, go to position 2 clockwise. This disengages both the magazine disconnect and the grip safety. Position 3 engages only the grip safety and eliminates the magazine disconnect safety. For any questions about your safety assist selector, please note that everything that we just talked about is on page 14 of your manual. You've got all 3 positions here with correlating pictures to explain each position. We'll go ahead and continue our field strip. As you can see, it's just a very basic slide and barrel setup. You just pull the recoil guide rod and springs out. They are captive. Push the barrel forward slightly and then out of the breech, and that is your complete disassembly of your P15. To properly clean and relube your P15, you're going to want to get some high quality stuff such as this Lucas Oil Extreme Duty Contact Cleaner and their CLP. This is excellent for getting all of the carbon and debris out of your slide and barrel and everything else in your P15, and then you'll want to hit it with some CLP for nice, smooth function when you get to the range. All right, now that we have properly cleaned our P15 and re-lubed it, we're ready to go back to the range, so we need to reassemble it. So just do it in reverse order. The first thing you want to do is put your barrel back in the slide. The next thing you want to do is take your captive recoil guide rod and springs and go ahead and reinsert those in the slide. You'll see that on your recoil guide rod, there is a screw on one end and it's held captive on the other end. You want to take the screw side and put it down towards the muzzle. And then simply just lock it into place on the barrel block. And then the next thing you want to do is just go ahead and slide the slide on top of the grip. Now, something to note is that you want to keep pressure on your guide rod, pushing up on it as you slide the slide back on the lower half of the gun. And at this point, we're back to our half moon shape on the slide, meeting up with the half moon shape on the frame. You'll go ahead and line those up to make a complete circle. you'll take your assembly pin / slide release, make sure that the serrations are facing up, and you've got the long side of the slide release towards the back of the gun and the short side towards the front of the gun. Go ahead and line up the holes and simply just push your slide release back into place. And then function check it. And that is how you reassemble your P15. We're ready to go to the range. For more tips, tricks, and accessories, please visit keltechweapons.com. Thank you for watching.